happening? I'm Jonas, and this is the House of Hustle. Real topics, real people, real movement. We'll see you soon. Welcome to the House of Hustle, powered by Blakc Studios. Tonight on the couch, we have the one, the only, Ryan Murff. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How's life been treating you?
It's been doing good, man.
Good, brother. Good, brother. Kids good?
Kids is good. Kids is good.
Wife's good?
Wife is good.
Good, brother.
Wife is good.
So let's get into it. Where are you from?
Born and raised Kansas City, Missouri. Grew up in Grandview.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I always ask people before we get into the people know you as a singer.
Yeah.
And what did Ryan Murff want to be as a kid? Like, everybody has a dream, you know. I wanted to be a baseball player.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Basketball. I wasn't all that good.
You weren't too good?
I'm good enough. I'm all right. I'm all right, but sure. I'm not no NBA player.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
I watched a lot of Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry growing up. I think Space Jam was really what turned on to it. R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly. I literally took that shit and went with it. But I was better at soccer, honestly, than basketball. And then just kind of came into music.
Yeah? About what age did you come into music?
So at the age of 7 years old, it was highlighted to me by my music teacher. Her name was Kathy Brown, that I could sing. I was trying out for a solo position in a musical play. Had a lot of peers around me. I wasn't putting in recognition what I was doing with my voice, and everybody thought I was just playing around, so they kind of laughed. They were taking it as a joke. They thought I was joking. Miss Kathy, she was like, it's not a joke, this is a blessing, and you got a gift. She talked to my mom, and she actually worked with me from the time that I was 7 years old up to about, I want to say 13, started hitting puberty in my voice, and she kind of helped me a little bit along that, and then she passed away, cancer.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then, so you sung in any church choirs or anything like that, or just school?
A lot of my music theory actually did come from school. I did a lot of concert choir and chamber choir in my years, private school. I went to Grandview, and then I also went to Blue Ridge. Both schools had very competitive vocal competitions that I could take. I took solo pieces. I took pieces with the classes that were good at singing as well. But yeah, a lot of my music theory came from concert choir in the school setting.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Growing up, you had a favorite singer, favorite artist? Like, who was your favorite artist growing up?
Man, so I was influenced by a lot. I sing R&B, but I grew up listening to that of the Beatles. I grew up listening to the Motown. The Motown genre. I grew up listening to a lot of Luther Vandross, Tevin Campbell, Usher, Michael Jackson, Thriller. I remember I was probably around the same age, between 5 and 7, and Thriller was an obsession for me. I used to be scared of the zombie version of Michael Jackson. I thought he was going to come kill me in my sleep as a kid. Lord have mercy.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. You played any instruments? You grew up playing any instruments or anything?
So by ear, I used to play a lot of piano.
Okay.
But honestly, no. As I got older, I really just paid attention to my vocal development and grew a love for writing.
Okay.
Poetry. I found an escape in that, and yeah, those are the two things I really strive to hone into. For sure. All right, now fast forward. When did you start taking music seriously? Graduated 2008. I was right after high school. I linked up with a couple people. Honestly, I forget the name of the group.
You was in a little group?
It was a little group. It started out with me and 3 homies. I actually don't have bass with any of them anymore. I don't know where they are in life, how they doing, but I pray that they doing well.
For sure.
But I started out as a group. We all went over to a homie's house. His name was Curtis Liggins. He was engineering us, and his uncle was actually a singer as well. He helped me understand what it was to record my voice and hear myself from a mic setting. And yeah, I just kind of went with it from there.
Okay. And then you started doing shows, and you started...
Yeah. Started making my music. The group didn't last long because everybody wanted to mac on females.
Okay.
For me, I really did. I tried to focus on my voice and just grow as an artist. And yeah, I did a lot of shows in Kansas City.
Okay.
I've done a lot of features with people in Kansas City, and then I've been blessed to even tour and do some stuff outside of Kansas City.
Nice.
In my later ages now.
Okay. And I think one of the first songs, let's see. I heard a song, I think it was Lifetime. But I also heard a song with Two Pistols. Is that before Lifetime or that's after Lifetime?
So it was actually before Lifetime.
Okay, so I think
we met.
So I think I think I heard Two Pistols before Lifetime. And that was a cool track.
Yeah, and for people that don't know who Two Pistols is, he's actually an artist of the past that has some success to him. He had a couple features. One specifically was with T-Pain.
Yeah.
Chick bad, looking like a bag of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cold feature. But I got a chance to work with him. I think that's kind of how me and you got linked together.
Yeah, you was working with Tristan at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I heard the Two Pistols track before or it was Lifetime. Yeah. And then I heard Lifetime, and it was like this dude's the truth, man. Yeah, it was a game changer. Yeah. But so fast forward from Lifetime, you was doing shows, you done features. Creating wise, what's your how do you create? Like what make Ryan Murph's brain tick to write and create music?
Again, I kind of fell in love with writing in high school. I took poetry classes, writing classes from high school. I even took writing classes in college. It's always been an out for me. I guess I call myself an emotional person.
Okay.
I've been through a lot in life, but not any more than the next man. But music is definitely a crutch to get my vulnerability off of my chest, if you will.
Definitely.
So, yeah, started with the writing from high school, took it through in college, was able to make a track like Lifetime in my early 20s, and then, yeah.
For sure, man. Yeah, me following your career through the years, I've seen you work with artists. I've seen you do shows, work with several engineers. But right now, in 2024, the last few years, you've been working with a young cat by the name of 28 Rich, who's been doing your engineering, and the quality of it has been elevated, bro.
So I'm 28 Rich. It's Richard Phillips. That's my brother-in-law. That's my brother. Blood couldn't make us any thicker if we were blood. But yeah, he for a long time, as we met each other, was saying that he wanted to record me. He said he was a fan as well, and it just kind of came to a point in life where he randomly had the equipment. He was like, bro, you should come over to the house. I came over to the house, all set up, and yeah, it just kind of went from there. We stayed stuck into the basement until we found something for ourselves sonically that we like, and yeah, we're just making music.
Yeah, y'all a dynamic duo. Dude's talented for real, man. Yeah. You're working on anything new right now?
I'm working on everything new right now.
Everything new
I'm always
right now.
working. So something about me, I'm always writing. There's not a day in life that I don't search for a beat or search for inspiration or try not to get something off of my chest or off of my mind. It can be sad, it can be happy, it can be fun. One of the previous questions that you actually asked was where do I get my inspiration from? I remember seeing an interview back in the day where Michael Jackson was asked kind of the same question, and he kind of said it comes from the universe, and that's how I like to look at my music. I'll look back often at the music that I hear of myself, and all I can really say is, wow, did I write that? That came from me.
For sure.
It's just an unspoken gift, I guess.
Yeah. For sure. definitely. You released a project EP 2 years ago or a year ago?
I want to say it was almost 3 years ago.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, still fire, still on the playlist.
Yeah.
Artists of the past who you would like to work, who you would have liked to work with.
Artists of the past.
Yes.
Speaking local.
No, just
in general.
In general.
Oh my goodness. I think anybody that's a singer would be crazy if they didn't say Michael Jackson first. I feel like Michael Jackson, for anybody that's in my decade, because I'm an 80s baby, 88, that's kind of where it started. And then anything that your parents or your grandparents or your uncles or your aunties may have put you on to afterwards, they were just fillers. So I have to say that I would definitely want to work with Michael Jackson if he was still alive. God, yeah, rest in peace to a legend.
MJ, for sure. Right now, who would you, today's age, what artists would you like to work with? It don't matter who, it could be R&B, rap. Actually, let's do R&B. Who would you like to work with right now, R&B, then we'll get to rap?
You know what? People are probably gonna think I'm crazy for this, but Justin Timberlake.
JT hard.
JT I grew up listening to a lot of him too. Paid attention to him whenever he was on the Disney Club as a kid, and then I got to watch him develop as an artist whenever he was working with NSYNC after he took his solo career and started doing a lot of stuff with Pharrell and Timbaland. And yeah, he just has a huge appreciation for the craft of writing, music, production, all of it. Yeah, he'd be a dope artist to do features with.
Hell yeah. What about rap artists?
Rap artist. Man, Lil Wayne. I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to do a track with Lil Tunechi.
I feel you, bro.
Dope. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Kansas City wise. Kansas City, KC Mo, KCK, just in the metro.
So, I mean, I feel like out here, Tech is a big deal. Most artists would say that they would want their feature from Tech. I guess it's my goal for Tech to get to listen to me.
For sure.
If it was ever a situation where he was able to hear me and it was just like, wow, his music's dope, I gotta work with him. And then I got that call. That's my goal.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But you have worked with a lot of Kansas City artists that throughout your career.
I can shout out a lot of artists. Josh Dice, I want to shout out him. Tyler Keeks, Jonas Prejean, the man that's interviewing me right now. There's a lot of talented artists in Kansas City. There's a lot of talent in Kansas City. I say it all the time. I believe in my city. I feel like the talent that we have here is that compete with Louisiana, California, Texas. I mean, I feel like Kansas City is definitely a place that has it.
There are a lot of slept-on artists here.
Slept-on artists.
For sure, man.
But if the world was to wake up to it, I think a lot of the people that have meccas in the industry, we would be of competition to them.
Oh, definitely. No doubt. For sure. Okay. You releasing anything soon?
I don't know, man.
You just working, right?
I'm just working right now.
Okay.
I got a lot of writing. I'm doing a lot of recording. I'm trying to figure out how I can make a dime off of my writing. And then, in all honesty, I think I will. I think I'll start putting some stuff out soon.
We need you, Murff.
Yeah,
we need you.
Yeah, and I've been hearing a lot of it.
We need you.
So we got some review shows in Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to Will Slap.
Yeah, well, I seen you on Slapping the Trash It.
Slapping the Trash It. So Lifetime was actually one of the breakthrough R&B songs that got on Slapping the Trash It and made it to where Will was playing R&B on his show.
Hell yeah.
I've recently showcased 3 tracks to his show. 2 of them won Slapping the Trash It tonight. The other one was basically a runner-up, which I'm cool with regardless.
Hey, you ain't get trashed, right?
I ain't get trashed. That's what it is. They label me Mr. Untrashable, which is a really, really dope label for that show because it's a hard critique. The cool thing about the show is it's the people that get to choose.
For sure. So it's a audience voting. They get to slap it or trash it.
Right.
Yeah, dope.
You gotta come correct.
Hell yeah. Any advice you would give to young artists or artists in general that's trying to create music or to get themselves out there, or just
be yourself. Compete with yourself. Don't stress all the noise that might be around you as an individual.
For sure.
And then, yeah, just, I guess for me, I like to come with the message. I'm always trying to create in a way that's going to touch the next individual that might be listening.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, bro. I appreciate you coming here, sitting down with me, taking time out of your day.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Before we leave, where can we find you at?
So I'm on all streaming platforms currently. Ryan Murff Music. If you search me, Google me. That's why I pretty much just say Murff. That's how you spell it. Ain't
Yes,
no
sir.
Murph. Ain't no Murf. I'm not a Smurf. I'm a Murph. Yeah.
No doubt, bro. All right, my man. Again, as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the House will hustle, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.